Don't have that screen yet. Alright, hello everybody. If this is actually working. I see the camera on. But the internet still says I'm offline.
Is that it?
Silly you. Alright everybody, it's Friday, so we're going to try to be playing Mass Effect on Fridays now. I don't think anyone's watching yet, so they're probably watching this on YouTube. So we're going to try to post all of our sessions too. It'll be on Twitch and on YouTube. If this thing is working. I don't know. I think it's working. Anyway, resume. We're on the Citadel, right? So,
sounds vaguely familiar.
So in this one, can you... We have this problem in Mass Effect 3 where we're like, oh, we can come back and do the Citadel missions later, but then we weren't able to do that. Should we start doing this just so we have we can have something exciting happen? Because I'm getting a little bored on Citadel. Also, there's a bunch of stuff you have to have like Renegade points to be able to do.
That is true.
Because I could only, when I looked at my squads here, I could only max my Intimidate of a certain amount. I think it's capped by how Renegade we are. So I was thinking maybe we go do other stuff and get more Renegade-y, and then I can come back and intimidate people here on the station.
So are you saying that you want to leave the Citadel?
Yes.
Alright. We could do that. Once upon a time, I made a spreadsheet that told me when I should do every mission.
That's because you were a giant nerd.
But why on earth would I want to refer to that spreadsheet to tell us what to do?
More than I could just wing it.
Exactly.
Obviously. Makes sense to me. Alright. Oh, we should probably use Rex's points for something, huh? Armor sounds good. You're my tank, Rex.
Did you determine who your...
my squad is going to be? I don't know. It's a little weird because if we're going to be super specious, it's weird to have aliens coming around with me, but I really hate Kaiden and Ashley. Like, on a personal level.
That's fair. We are playing Biotic, so Ashley wouldn't be terrible.
Because she's all combat?
She's all combat, but the person who's all tech would be Tali. She always seems pretty weak whenever we play with her. When I did it, I played with Rex and Garrus because they were both varieties.
What do you mean varieties? They're both tech and combat?
I believe they're both combat, and Garrus is tech, and Rex is biotic. And the reason I did that was because I killed off Ashley. Whoops.
Whoops.
But I was playing FemShep and wanted to keep Kaden alive.
That's fair. I feel that. Expose Saren. I no longer need to find... I should probably find Garrus anyway, though, right? You know, that's the whole point of Mass Effect,
Eventually, right? You'll probably want him.
I want to have a squad.
Eventually.
Which way's out?
In general, I'm a fan of Garrus. And if you arm him with the right equipment, like, I want to say if you arm him with a sniper rifle with the correct modifications. I don't remember what they're called in this game. He was actually pretty good.
Should I talk to this guy?
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Patil.
I don't know if you do.
Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Legion Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to the population.
Let me see if I can pull that spreadsheet.
Why did they refuse the request? There's got to be some reason.
Oh.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned.
The spaceship looks good, right?
This sounds like a
I'm concerned
mission that you're going to want to be able to intimidate people.
That's what I thought. I was wondering if it'll go away if I before I do this.
If you do have time, however, Mr. Foster is the man in charge of my case. He's in the expensive bar over there. Thank you.
Alright. Well, I mean, it tells you if you have the option to intimidate or charm someone, but don't have the skill and just straight out, so.
Yeah, you could just save and reload.
That's true, I haven't gone that far. I do want to go to Seaside Academy, I think. Do I actually run faster like this, or does it just seem faster?
The second one.
Oops. Why am I allowed to
gunning
shoot?
down civilians?
No, sort of just shooting the ground.
They're not even civilians, they're like the security, and they do not care.
That's how we do. On the Citadel.
It's like I might need to pull up my other computer.
Your people ever talk about it?
Talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing their people.
As slow as the elevators are, the conversations are funny.
When they occur.
Well. You looking for the spreadsheet? Because you're a big nerd?
Yeah. Apparently it's gonna take a little while.
Codex? No, journal. No longer need Garrus. However, he must be able to help you against Saren. You haven't run into him? What to say?
Alright. I have my notes.
Big dork. Any idea where Garrus is?
See you in CSAC?
That's what I thought.
Even though I told you you no longer need him.
I need some new armor.
Shepard, here with the Alliance Shepard.
Yeah, he still might be useful.
First time on the Citadel. Who wants to know? Just check the procedure. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, will you be purchasing anything today? Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got. I hope you find the excellent. I hope you find the
Such a troublemaker.
We'll do this later.
Our cat, that is, not
I did see a keeper.
not you.
I scanned that fool. It's a Turian. I don't think it's Garrus. That would be racist.
What was the one that you picked up?
Every time I seasick brings me sheriff.
What was the one I picked up? The one what?
That you weren't sure about if you had enough intimidate for?
I don't know.
Well, alright.
Homecoming? Citadel Homecoming? Oh, I don't need that.
You're going to need
Solarians.
3 intimidate, according to my notes.
I'm gonna need what?
3 intimidate.
Oh, I got that. Oh.
Excuse me while I go discipline another cat.
That's a good plan.
Not unless you give me something more. Not unless you give me something more.
It's like they know that I can't scream across the room at them.
Yeah.
But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me.
Alright, let's talk to Jalid here.
Oh, hey there. You're not CSEC, are you? You're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something? Did you want something?
I think I'll be going.
Oh.
I think I'll be going.
Oh.
Sometimes the bottom option is not always the be a dick option.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
They still won't believe me, you know.
They still won't believe me, you know.
Nobody believes
As much as you try.
Nobody believes me.
Who do you want us to believe?
What do you want us to do?
My colleague is trying to kill me.
My colleague is
And
trying
I
to
thought
kill
we
me.
were friends.
And I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
How do you know he wants you
He's
dead?
changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore
He won't
and
talk to me at work anymore.
following me.
He started following me.
Yesterday, he followed me all the way
He
home,
followed me
just
all the way
waiting for a
home.
chance.
Just waiting for a chance.
I don't care what
Video
anyone
was good.
thinks.
I
He
don't care
wants
what
me
anyone
gone.
thinks.
I
He
know
wants
it.
me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk
Is
to your
there something
friend,
I
maybe?
can do? Talk to your
Not
friend,
bad,
maybe?
Would you? That's all I want.
you?
Someone to talk
That's
to
all I
him.
want. Someone to
Tell
talk to
him
him.
to leave me
Tell him
alone.
to leave me alone.
So what actually is happening?
He thinks he can just push me
I don't
around.
know. I'm sure
You'll show him, won't you?
it's someone
Won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll
he
go
owes
find
money
him.
to or
Where he
something.
is, and I'll go
Oh,
find him.
right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the
Me
markets.
down in the wards near the
He
markets.
said he just wanted to talk, but I
He
know
said he
better.
just wanted to talk, but I know better.
His name's Shorban. He's a
His name's
Solarian.
Shorban.
You shouldn't
He's a
have any
Solarian.
trouble. He's
You
just a
shouldn't have any
scientist.
trouble. He's
It
just
says
a
trouble.
scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scam the keepers?
Asked us to scam the
The
keepers.
keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him.
Even more
That's
reason to
against
go after him.
regulation.
That's against
If I
regulation.
find out he's lied to me,
If I find out he's lied to me,
Anything's possible with Shorban these
Anything's
days.
possible with Shorban these
Well,
days.
good
He's
luck.
about to become intimate with my fist.
Alright, well that's that. I think I'm on the right track to Garrus here. This feels right. I don't think that's it.
I don't think you need to actively pursue Garrus right now.
Oh, does he show up when we go talk to the council?
I think so. Like I think
Is
that
that a thing?
he comes about as a result of natural actions. Because we certainly did not know
Oh,
about him
give
when
her-
we first played this game.
Did we go to Kor's Den? Is that how we chose to do it when we first played it?
Could not tell you.
Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna go to the Citadel Tower. We need new armor so bad.
But yeah,
This armor has no alibi.
no.
We jog weird too. Our arms look tiny.
At
We got
least
all
you're
sorts
not
of
playing
problems.
Fem Shep.
What's wrong with Fem Shep?
Because it's like the same body,
Oh really?
but with boobs.
Tack those
You
on
thought
there.
that he looks weird running down.
A Solarian excavation team is running into an unexpected problem.
Thank you, Sprinkle.
And our protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
I love
The
Hanar.
excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
to reach a diplomatic solution.
Hanar are awesome. What's going on with that fountain?
It's the rapid transit, right? Whatever they're calling it these days.
Oh, is it? Rapid transit sounds right.
Maybe not. Maybe that was just really fancy arrows telling you where to go.
No, look, the fountain's exploding. Where's the rapid transit? Oh, that looks like it.
Where is the fountain exploding?
Right there.
I think it's just a fountain, a really tall fountain.
Okay. Oh, is that the
With-
water splashing back down?
Yes.
I didn't see the top
Somewhat
part.
inaccurate looking waterfall.
I'll go to the Presidium locations. I want to go to Citadel Tower.
Is that our next class mission? I don't even know.
Yeah. Because we got the evidence from Tali that,
Right. For them to reopen the case.
yeah, exactly. We talked to what's his face.
Although, since given their established protocol, Spectres can basically do whatever the fuck they want.
Like fire off shots in the Citadel. I'm not a Spectre yet, am I?
No, you're not.
Maybe I should stop
But
it.
apparently you're allowed to do that too.
Wait, this is the way I'm supposed to go? That way looks better. That looks
Yeah.
like up.
So because they can do whatever they want, apparently joining the dark side is not excluded from.
I think you're getting your BioWare games mixed up.
Oh, fine. Joining the spoiler alert Reapers.
Eden Prime was a major victory. Eden Prime was a major victory. Has brought us one step closer to finding the
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Councilor Troy.
The proof that it is. This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking Sarah. Matriarch Benezi.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful assassins who have entered the final stage of their lives.
Did we ask who the matriarchs are? No.
They serve as
Maybe I
guides and
should.
mentors
This
to the people.
specific
Matriarch
matriarch
Benezia
is.
is a powerful biologist and she has many followers. She will make a formidable ally to Sarah.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was expected from the get. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Pleiadians. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are God. And Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for
It's
it.
also not. It's
That's
already
why he
accurate.
attacked Eden Prime.
Yeah.
We'll go with
Do we
it.
even know what this conduit is?
It is
This
trouble.
one seems snarkier.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad.
This
It
is what I'm
didn't
saying.
end up.
Saren wants to bring back the machines that
Yeah, right.
wiped out all life in the galaxy. Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? The Reapers have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
Basically, just assume I'm right all the time.
You proved Saren betrayed the
Do you understand? I am the protagonist of this video game. Of course I'm right.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend again his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position. That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the reverse. Send your fleet in.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
The Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies. Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic conflict.
I mean, I do kind of have to side with the council on this.
Like they were told not to
They were
build.
told not to colonize that area because they wouldn't be protected.
I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
You need to cut that better.
Yeah, right.
They stop Saren, but does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. No, humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed me. I've earned this.
We're very sure of ourselves.
That's right. It's alright, we got a spreadsheet to back us up.
Good play.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Woo! Back there.
Who knew people actually watch the council?
Yeah, right. It was a little boring.
It is the decision of the Council to grant all the powers and privileges of the special tactics and consist
Spectre cannot train, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, self-reliance. They are the right hand of the council. They are the right hand of the council. Instruments.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace. Both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs.
You are the first human Spectre commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Probably
I've been
last.
ready for this since Eden Prime.
I've been ready for this.
This is like a day ago. This is where it was for a day.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Medina.
This meeting of the council is adjourned.
This meeting of the council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a
What
ship,
female Turians?
spies.
Yes.
You get access to special equipment and training.
I don't remember
You should
any.
come down to the C-Sector.
I don't recall if you need any.
requisitions.
Anderson, come with me.
In the
I need your help to set all this up.
We met that one matriarch, Krogan, right?
Yes.
What do you expect from a politician?
What do you expect
Come
from
on.
a politician?
Right behind you,
Come
Shepard.
on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Woo! Charm and intimidate unlocked.
Yeah, I gotta up that. Woo, what up? I can intimidate store owners. Awesome.
Yep. Is that like the max you can do in the game?
I don't know. I scan that one. Where's my ship at?
Good question.
Embassies? What embassies?
I don't think your ship's at the embassies. Cedar probably should be my CSEC, but I could totally be making that up. I'm also fairly certain it changes locations throughout each of the games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for them updating the like the gameplay, but
It got confusing that everything kept getting moved around. Well,
yes, it did.
the Citadel does have, like, you know, a gazillion docking bays, so that might have something to do with
Maybe it's
it.
in the wards. Where's my ship?
What's our next
Oh,
to-do
we haven't
item?
given a ship yet? Man.
Yeah.
I thought it was ship time.
Go to our journal.
We keep a diary.
We do. Speak to the ambassador. Meet him at the docking bay, through the central elevator in CSAC.
Yeah.
So we were sort of right.
Yep. The lower half does look like kind of like a lady body. Maybe we have different armor I can put on. That would be awesome. Alright, I'll take all.
To me, it doesn't look like a lady body at all.
It's the bottom part. This is worse, but does it look better? Slightly better, alright, we'll take it. It's all about style.
You should see what happens when they put that character model in a dress. It's not pretty.
Oh, that one DLC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was funny. I remember that. Is that where you got the one chick? The extra character?
Yes.
Because of the K?
Exogenic
Yeah.
stills
I
denied
remember.
reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials
That's supposed to be significant to us right now.
Oh. I might have a mission. Do that later.
Ah.
Accessible. Oh.
Congratulations, Shepard. Or they made you a spectre. I'm glad somebody got the council to see Saren for what he really is. Something I can help you with, Garrus?
Something I
I
can help you
resigned from
with, Garrus?
CSEC after the council
I resigned
ignored
from
my
CSEC after the
investigation. I'm
council
sick of all
ignored
the
my
politics.
investigation. I'm sick of
You're
all
the
the
only one who seems to be doing
You're the
anything
only
about
one who
Saren.
seems to be doing
Let me
anything
come
about
with you.
Saren. Let me come with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
Why do you
I
want to
couldn't
bring
prove
him
it
down?
in my investigation,
I
but
couldn't
I
prove it
knew
in my
it was really
investigation,
good.
but I knew.
Saren is a traitor to the council.
Saren
and a
is
disgrace to my
council and a disgrace to my people.
I don't want you on this mission.
I don't
I'll
want
be
you on
here
this
if you
mission.
change your mind.
I'll be here.
Well, we'll take him.
Commander Shepard, have
Yeah,
you
you
reconsidered?
probably
Commander
won't.
Shepard,
Do you
have
want
you
me to come with
reconsidered? Do you want me to come with you?
Although maybe I could yell at him and he'll still come with anyway.
Yeah.
You won't regret this, Shepard.
You won't
Is it really possible to not take him with you?
Alright, we'll take Ashley with. You don't like my harem? My combat harem?
No. Garrus is the best one-liners in the game, so I don't know if I've ever considered not taking him.
No, I'm gonna go switch stuff. I have to take an elevator to another elevator. It's doing my face.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
So when we first played it, I didn't realize that the sterilization was actually relatively recent.
How long ago was it supposed to have happened?
Well, I know that what's his name?
Morden Solis?
Morden Solis, that one. I know that he worked on it, and they only lived to be like 40 years.
That's a good point.
So
yeah.
it has to have been within the last 40 years.
Sure.
I had just thought that
I've got
farther back in history.
it was farther back, or, you know, at least 40 years ago.
Officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship perspective.
Perfect ship
Feet away.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You need your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the council. And it's time for me to
It
step
is totally cool with us to take this away from our military and give it
I was
to
in your shoes 20 years ago.
I was in your shoes 20
They were
years
considering me.
give it to the council military.
Isn't this ship like part Turian built? Am I making that up?
You might be right.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
Why didn't you
What was
ever
I
mention
supposed to
this?
say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it.
I could have been a spectre,
I
but I blew
failed.
it. I
It's
failed.
not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story.
Ask me later and I'll tell you.
For now, all you need to know is I
For
was
now,
sent on
all
a
you
mission
need
with
to know is
Saren,
I
and
was
he
sent
made
on
sure
a
the
mission with
council
Saren,
rejected.
and he made sure the council rejected.
I had my shot.
I had my shot.
Now you have a chance to make up for my
Now
mistakes.
you have a chance to make
Saren's not going to get away.
I hate the
with
guy
this
even
time.
more now.
Saren's dead.
Seriously.
Don't even try to find him.
Don't
But
even
we
try
know
to
it's out.
But we know
The contact. He's got us get scouring the traverse looking for
got us get
clues.
scouring the
We
traverse.
have reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact. There have been sightings on Novelia.
Find out what Saren was after on
Find
Ferris
out
over
what
there.
Saren was after on Ferris.
Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is
Maybe
before
you
he
can figure out where the conduit
The
is
Reapers
before
are the
he
real
does.
threat.
The Reapers are the real.
I'm with the council on this one, Shepard.
I'm with the
I'm not
council.
sure they even exist.
I'm not sure they even
But if they do
exist.
exist,
But if
the
they
conduit's the key to bringing them
the
back.
conduit's the key to
Stop
bringing them
Saren
back.
from getting the conduit.
Stop
and
Saren
we
from
stop
getting
the
the
Reapers
conduit.
from returning.
We stop the Reapers from
I'll
returning.
stop it.
I'll stop it.
That's right.
We have one more lead.
We have
Matriarch
one more
Shepard, the other voice in that
Matriarch
recording.
The other voice
She
in
is
that
a
recording.
daughter, a scientist who specializes in the
Scientist
Protheans.
who specializes
How
in
We
come
don't
Convenient.
know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
We should get the band back. Get the band together
It's your
You're
decision.
special. You don't answer to us.
Not that I intend on
Your
using her.
actions still
Yeah.
reflect the information as a whole.
Just to have her around and maybe to make us.
I'll take care of Sarah. You take care of the political fall.
You take care of the political fall.
Exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
Yes, Commander.
How are you holding up?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career.
This isn't how I pictured my career.
Pushing papers really isn't my thing.
Pushing papers.
But you're the one who can stop it.
You're the one.
I believe in you, Shepard.
I believe.
If that means I have to step aside,
If that means I have to step aside.
Tell me what happened with you and Sarah 20
Tell me
years
what
ago.
happened with you and Sarah
it's
20
close to
years
20
ago.
years.
Looks like it's doing the whole thing
It's
right.
close to 20 years.
Ambassador Goyle was our representative.
Yeah.
Ambassador Goyle was our representative.
Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the spectrum.
She wanted to get a human into the
She
spectrum.
chose me.
She chose me.
The council sent Saren to keep an eye on
The
her
council sent
and
Sarah to
evaluate
keep an
my
eye on
performance.
us.
Just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on
Just
you.
like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I
Nice.
think I deserve the whole story.
I think I
We
deserve
get
the whole
intel
story.
on a rogue
We
scientist
get
being
intel
funded
on
by
a rogue
Batarian
scientist
interests.
being funded by
He was trying to
Batarian
set up a
interests.
facility to develop
He was trying to
illegal
set up a
AI
facility to
technology out
develop
in the
illegal
world.
AI technology.
Alliance intel had done all the work,
Alliance
but the
intel
council
had done-
wanted respect.
But the council
We
wanted
can't.
respect.
I was assigned to help Saren in his
I was
investigation.
assigned to help Sarah.
We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamal.
To a refining facility.
He was hidden away somewhere inside,
He was
protected by
hidden
an
away
army of
somewhere
Batarian
inside,
mercenaries.
protected by an army of
The
Batarian
plan was
mercenaries.
simple.
Those are weird
Sneak into
faces.
the plant, capture the
They're
scientist,
one of the ones with
sneak
weird
past
faces.
us,
That is true.
quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
And a minimum.
I'm guessing things didn't
They're
go
the
as
ones that
planned.
are
I'm guessing things
particularly
didn't go as
Saren and I split up.
animalistic.
Sarah and I split up.
Then about halfway through the mission,
I
there was a massive explosion in the refining
Sense.
floor.
Massive explosion. in the
Officially,
refining
it was
floor.
ruled an accident, but I
Officially,
think Saren dictated it on
I think
purpose
Sarah
to draw off the
dictated
enemy
it on
guns.
purpose to draw off the enemy guns.
He was smart. You needed a
He was
diversion.
smart.
This
Needed
went
a
way
diversion.
beyond the simple.
This went way beyond the
The
simple.
explosion tore the refinery to
The
shreds.
explosion tore the refinery.
The whole place was on fire.
The whole place.
Black chemical clouds poured out into the
Black
atmosphere.
chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere.
Nobody inside survived.
Nobody
There was a
inside
camp
survived.
for the workers and their families.
There was a camp for the workers and their families.
Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the
Between
final
the
death
fires
count
and
was
the
over
toxic
500.
fumes, the final death count
Most
was
was
over
killed.
500.
Damn.
Saren was killed.
Sarah
Target was eliminated. Mission accomplished.
Target was eliminated.
And I
Mission
ended up
accomplished.
taking the blame.
I ended up taking
That ended all talk of me
that
joining.
ended all talk of me joining.
Sarah caused the explosion.
Sarah
How did he
caused
pin
the
it on you?
explosion.
In
How did
his
he pin it
report,
on you?
Saren accused me of blowing his cover.
Sarah accused me of
He said it was
blowing
my
his
fault the guards were
cover.
ready.
He said it was my fault the guards
He claimed
were
that's why it turned into a
He
massacre.
claimed that's why it
Saren's report was all the proof the
Saren's
council
report
needed to
was
kill
all
my
the proof
chances
the
of
council
becoming
needed to
inspector.
kill my chances of becoming inspector.
That's not fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Why'd
Who
you
do
let
you
him get
think the
away with
council
it?
was going to listen
Who
to?
do you think the
Me?
council was going to listen
Or
to?
their best agent?
Me?
I had a bad feeling about him right from the
I
start.
had a
How
bad
is he their
feeling
best
about it.
agent when he goes around doing shit like that?
Maybe I
should
could have
have
stopped him
Stopped
before they
nothing.
Maybe I
got
could
out
have
of
stopped
hand.
them before they got out of hand.
Yep, they seem to actually care about that.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
Don't blame
I
yourself,
don't.
Captain.
I blame Saren.
I don't.
I
blame
think he
Sarah.
wanted things to go bad.
I think he
He
wanted
was
things-
looking for an excuse to blow them.
He was looking for an excuse. to
Maybe
blow
he just
them.
likes the violence.
Maybe he just likes
Maybe he was
violence.
just trying to make me look bad to
Maybe
keep
he was
humans
just trying
out
to
of
make
the
me look
spectrum.
bad to keep
If
humans
so,
out of
he
the
pulled
spectrum.
it.
You pull it off until now.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Where he's
Why'd you
covered
let him
in
get away with
reverse
it?
and
Going to listen to
Who do you think the
Me?
council was going to listen
got
to?
kicked out.
I had a bad feeling about him right from the
I
start.
had a bad feeling about him right from the
I
start.
should have been more careful. Maybe I
should
could have
been
stopped
more
things before they got out
Maybe
of
I could have
hand.
stopped things before.
The
they
only
got
thing
out
I
of
care
hand.
about is stopping
The
Sarah.
only thing I care about is
You're right.
stopping Sarah. You're right.
He's
Like,
no good.
like a boss shepherd gets right to the point eventually.
Mm-hmm. After a really long, winding conversation.
Yeah, whatever, we'll just go.
I should go.
We don't need intel,
I'll
right?
be here.
No.
if you do.
I'll be here if you need me.
Forget that. Bavaria
Actually, my new
has
ship.
a lot of corporations hiding cash, and Pharaohs has a lot of creepy people. I think that's all you need to know for now.
Alright, you can be my little intel robot.
Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
Alright, Tali's probably safe. Little crazy suit.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson.
Maybe.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on this mission.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge.
Captain Anderson.
It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
It's like I'm
Yeah,
stealing
the
the
captain
ship.
got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you.
Why are you acting so guilty? You shouldn't be rah rah in the best. Of course I got it.
That's my only option is to feel remorse.
There you go.
Listen up, Normandy.
This is your commander speaking.
This is your
We have
commander
our
speaking.
orders. Find Sarah before he finds the gun.
Find Sarah
And I
before he
refuse
finds
to
the
let
gun.
anything get in the
And
way
I
of that
refuse to
mission.
let anything get in the way of that mission.
The council wants to ignore this.
The council
That's no
wants to ignore
surprise.
this.
They've
That's
never
no
helped us in the
surprise.
past.
They've
No
never
reason
helped
they
us in the
start
past.
now.
No
But
reason
we
they
don't need
start
their
now.
help. We can do this on our own.
We can do this on our own.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever Saren goes,
Wherever
we'll
he searches
follow.
for the conduit, we'll be
Wherever he
there.
searches for the
We will
conduit,
hunt
we'll
him
be
to the
there.
very ends of the
We will
galaxy
hunt
and
him to
bring
the
him
very ends of the
down.
galaxy and bring him down.
None of the other species has the guts,
None of the
grit,
other
or balls
species
to
has
deal
the
with
guts,
this.
grit, or balls
So
to
it's
deal
up
with
to
this.
us. We're
So
the
it's
only
up to
ones who
us.
can stop Sarah.
We're the only ones
I
who
swear
And
to
to
you
show
all, we
other
will stop
I swear to
species.
you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain, well said, Commander. Captain.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge
Captain's
now,
not
Joker,
here.
and time's
I'm in
wasted.
charge
Get
now,
this
Joker,
bird in
and
the air.
time's wasted. Get this bird in the air.
This is the Dick Shepherd we all come to love.
Renegade +4. Don't we? Don't the Krogan have like extra balls?
I believe that is correct.
They got a quad.
I believe that is correct.
Isn't that what they say? No, I'll talk to you. Jog everywhere. Very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going?
We're going to Liara's dig site.
Yes. This is Sparta.
I didn't realize that. We don't know which one she's on. Is that the deal?
I guess we'll just travel here.
Is this the game where we actually have to like worry about our fuel? Make sure that we.
No, I don't think so. I think that's the second and the third one. This one we have to drive the terrible buggy.
Right.
Oh, I can't remember.
I don't know if we actually want to be here.
I have no idea.
Do you want to check your journal? Maybe?
Maybe they'll tell us. Dear Diary, I was sent to find Liara.
Oh, we seriously don't know.
I to explore the uncharted world's Artemis Tau cluster.
We'll forget that.
I mean, I don't know. It probably won't take. I don't imagine it'll take too long.
For you to examine every planet in 4 systems.
I could just land there. I don't know if I want to land there. I forgot. Hit B, it exits out. Which is different than zooming out.
She's in Knossos.
Gnosis.
Where that?
Do we know what system that's in?
You're in the right. There it is.
How about?
It's the Knossos system. Specifically Therum.
If that's not familiar. Am I supposed to land there and
Yeah.
drive around?
Yeah.
Well, I did not want to drive around extra planes on the Doom buggy.
It's why I cheat for you, don't worry.
You know, gee, do research. Alright. I don't know who I want to bring. It's a torn. Alright. We'll bring your favorite homeboys. Deal?
Deal. You have to accept you.
I already did that. Nah. Did we just crash into a mountain already?
Yes.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like
Whoa.
off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Whee!
Forgot about the jets.
You might not need them right now.
What?
I would recommend not driving into lava.
Really? What makes you say that?
Like that. This is the Mako, right?
This is the Mako.
So remember when we started playing SWTOR, we thought it was really weird that there was a character named Mako.
That is right. I was thinking overheat.
So far, it doesn't seem to be an issue. So, the first time we played Mass Effect, you were a soldier, right?
I think I was
Or you were
a combination of tech and biotic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I remember that when we met Liara, she started throwing Singularity around, and you were like, "That's the most awesome thing ever! We need to bring Liara to everything!" But I discovered that being biotic yourself and being able to throw Singularity yourself is way more awesome.
Yeah. Apparently running over them is not super effective.
No. They just lie down and take it. You can also jump out of your vehicle and shoot them.
These things are big though.
Yeah.
It looks scary. Oh, I'll repair it with Metagel.
Omnigel.
That's the stuff that opens all locks ever, right?
Wow, you were super damaged.
Apparently. I hate the Mako. I probably could have shot them from farther away, but
Yes.
that may have been an option that was on the table.
Don't forget, we are playing on the easiest setting possible.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is that?
This reminds me how bad I am. Might be multiple dudes. A base full of dudes.
Is this one of the ones where we're gonna... Yeah, I was about to say, this is one of the ones where we should be sneaking around the side as opposed to going on the front. Since there are apparently...
Up.
And we're upside down. Oh, not
I
yet.
don't think you can flip the Mako upside down.
That would be not super fun times.
Got leveled up from shooting that thing. Oh, this is so lame. It's better than the planetary. I don't know if it's better than the planetary scanning in 2. I think planetary scanning is better because at least it's easy.
I remember correctly, the key is to like wait. Like shoot, back up, recharge, come back out, shoot again. Seem to recall that strategy working out well.
Oh, like shield recharge and stuff?
Yeah.
I got that one.
It required patience.
I'm very glad this is happening for all the world to see. There's someone in the thing there? Actually, someone watching? How do I get out of this godforsaken contraption? Alright. Man, we need new armor. It's better than the other armor. Is that actually a person?
things look like lips.
They do a little bit. Ooh. Arm piercing round sounds promising. We gotta get Rex's pink armor.
Yes, we do.
That might be the funniest thing in all of Mass Effect.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the Hanar Spectre myself.
Oh, okay. Wait, was it Blasto? Blasto the Hanar Spectre?
Yes.
Fair enough. I concede. I have to rewatch. Which game was that in?
The second one, I believe.
Mess with the equipment later. If you try to put on the equipment right when you get it, it just becomes a nightmare.
Now we're opening the gate. We're gonna find out what the lips are, maybe.
That's showings of Rocky Horror.
I need some toilet paper.
Some bread?
And some bread.
It's bread, right?
So I can throw out the screen.
I remember that. No. I hate the Mako. Mako, the Swartar character? Her I'm okay with. Oh. Hell. Oh! They mentioned recently that I hate the Mako.
Wow. Wow.
That's so bad. Sorry, Internet. What is happening?
What you think when you think you are aiming correctly, apparently you're not.
Oh yeah, now that one's going down. Okay.
Alright. Also, apparently lips are heavy turrets.
Ah. I'm not like lips.
I admit I didn't really see that coming.
What's up, person on the internet watching us? Oh. Sorry about all this. Is this where we came?
I don't know. That would be a good time to pull out the map, I think.
I hate the Mako. We headed to the refinery?
Yeah.
I think I'm going the wrong way. And I tried so hard to go the way I went.
So Mass Effect is a really great game, except for the parts where you have to drive the Mako around. But unfortunately, because it's so difficult to drive the Mako around,
It takes so long.
It ends up being like 2/3 of the game. Okay, these guys look like ground troops. You might want to just like jump out.
Another gate? This is another gate. I will go in here.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 gates. That's why I'm confused. Or I'm confused because I just am not good at things. And this is a thing.
So the Mako is orange.
On the map, yes.
On the map.
We
And your enemies are red.
Allies are blue?
I don't know, the red and the orange look very similar to me, so.
Enemies are red, allies are blue. I don't need any more of my Mass Effect poem. What's this loud?
Something about Omnichel.
Something.
I've lost shield. I've lost shield.
How'd you grip that? It's so difficult.
I will say you're a lot better at me at the puzzles.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know, but when I was playing, I got like seriously behind in my equipment because of it. It was really unfortunate. What's up?
I'm just trying to figure out how all this is. I'll figure out how I use my powers later. All right.
I can do some research for you.
You are my researcher.
Oh, we lost our viewer.
Oh, you gonna be okay? You gonna cry? I might cry.
I won't pretend like I don't quite understand this whole stream, what we're doing to the internet when nobody's bothering to watch anymore.
That's why I'm trying to figure it out. We're experiencing.
I'm sorry, people. There is no porn happening on this channel.
Whoa. What the? What? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened.
What were you tussling around with?
Get aperture.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Armature?
Armature.
Aperture science. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened with the PS4 thing, but it was talked about. Like our breakdancing Mako.
That was pretty awesome.
So now it's captured for all to see forever and ever. Oh.
Let's see, I'm checking out the combinations.
Why did I get a Metagel from blowing that dude up?
Why not? This is the future.
Well, that explains it then. The place I could go? No. One of the IT guys at work has a bunch of canisters of like stuff from Aperture Science from Portal. Woo! Dodged it. Oh, that one just missed me. I cannot lay claim to having dodged that one. Boom.
So bionic explosions. I don't know which ones you have again.
I have throat, I have warp. That one looks, this one looks scary.
Well, if you do warp and then throw, apparently it will cause a bionic explosion.
I remember.
Because the internet's never wrong.
You get perpendicular to them so you can dodge stuff that they shoot at you, remember?
Yes.
That's the way it works. I remember now. Mako tactics.
It's a very, very limited skill.
Dodge the slowest missiles on Earth. Or any other planet. I don't think you can take the Mako to Earth. Oh. Drunk Mako.
I almost feel like we should go back to the Citadel after this, just so that we don't have to do Mako stuff for a little bit. They are just like dudes. It's kind of a shame that you can't just like.
I did just run them over.
It's fair enough.
We're so close, I think.
Maybe that's where we want to go.
Ah, there.
Oh.
There's the target.
Wow, she really holds herself up here.
Yeah, right. Why don't we land here?
Why didn't we land here? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Because the strange readings were interfering with Joker's System. I don't
Heisenberg
know.
compensator.
Can you just run over these guys?
Yes, I can. Like so. Boom.
I think that means that you killed them all.
Whoa.
That's all.
Oh, Mako. Yeah, most of them.
Whoa.
So much easier than shooting them.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, my Mako won't
Signals
fit
be
through here. I wonder what that means.
Signals be jammed and we be jamming.
Nice. Whoa, I'm running faster. Into death.
Great plan. What does fatigue mean?
I ran a lot.
I think you can just let your teammates take care of this until you recharge. What did I say? Warp and then throw?
How do I map things, though? So when I hit map this one, it seemed to map it to my right button. But can I map it to other stuff, too?
I don't remember.
Let's level this up. Spectre training. I do want spectre training.
Well, what unlocks singularity?
Oh, good point. I do want to. I did think it would be good to unlock pistols, though. So I'm not totally inept.
There you go. 2 ahead. Too bad you're out.
I'll level up again.
Although apparently a lot of people actually want a challenge. I do not, which is why I love singularity.
And I'm dying.
Yes.
I might go up against the thing again. This one has separate cooldowns for all the individual powers, right?
Yes.
That's right, if it doesn't have a global cooldown. It's so weird to switch back to the first one. I think this is when I have to fight one of those armature things. That sounds familiar. Much less scary in the Mako. Oh! I forgot about
Oh,
those.
snap. That would be really awesome to have singularity.
Remind me.
So those guys just float off the wall.
Yes. I'm gonna get behind this thing.
Oh my god, you're almost already dead. That was fast.
There goes Rex.
Rex is dead.
This is easy. I guess we'll resume. That just happened.
By this is easy, you meant we were playing on easy, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Oh, no, move on super difficult. What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I forgot to recommend that you save.
I just assumed it was a relatively modern game that would save at a reasonable place.
Original Xbox game.
I forgot it was. It makes me cry so many times.
Could just say fucking go back to Citadel.
We gotta do this eventually. I'll try it one more time, I guess. It's very upsetting. I hate you, Mass Effect. Yeah, just remember to save before we go on foot and whatnot. I guess. Oh, I hate games like this. This is why I could never play all your old school adventure games.
Yeah, but in the old school adventure games, you just know that you should keep saving. It takes like 2 seconds to save.
Yes.
I do know that when you're saving on the Xbox games, they take a lot longer. I don't think you can just run these guys over.
Gotta use Mako Tactics. It's more effective from farther away, but that's okay.
Correct.
Did my Mako Tactics that time? Took much less damage. Save my precious, precious Omni Gel.
Oh, excuse me.
What are you looking up?
Nothing. This was boring enough to watch the first time, so.
Fair enough. I mean, you could do it if you wanted.
Only a fool
pass for
punches
you.
a map that only a fool punches. You should sneak around and pull its tail.
Good thing you got Rex to tell you how it is.
In vague analogies.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my points in Singularity now. Not that I had time to use Singularity in that fight.
Did it not retract all your points?
Also, I said now I can do that. Now I can put them in.
Funny, on the IGN walkthrough, it has this as being after Noveria and Pharaohs.
Oh, maybe it's harder than I thought.
Maybe.
They didn't tell us about it afterward.
Lost shields! Lost shields!
It is possible to force the Mako through the gap. It requires some thruster work and a straight shot, but it can be done. It's a little unsporting though because it makes the coming fight very easy.
Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah.
Any other people by any chance?
No.
Keep it posted. I really want to force them to go through the gap now. Moments ago, I did not know it possible. This is much faster when I'm not trying to do everything. So, if you had to rank the Mass Effects, what's your order?
I think 1, 2, and then 3, actually.
Why is that?
I didn't particularly care for the story of the second one. I really liked the aspect of the feel of getting the gang back together, and the fact that there were so many crew members, and the loyalty missions I thought were really interesting into
The second one?
looking at the characters of all them. But I didn't like the overall story for the second one. The whole human Reaper thing was just weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Didn't feel like it had a great beginning or end. Well, sorry, let me lie.
The opening was awesome.
The opening was awesome, but it just didn't feel like it developed along the same lines as I would expect a
sequel to this to do.
single story to do. So if I'm gonna rank them as stories, I thought that it was actually pretty weak. And the third one, other than being short, I thought was really great. It was in the running to actually be my favorite. But
Especially with the Citadel DLC.
The ending was just so terrible that it automatically drops into last place. And then some.
And some.
Yeah. To be fair, I've never played it. I've never played it ignoring the last part and only playing the Citadel DLC. And maybe that enough, because there was a lot of interesting ends of the loose ends in the universe that you were tying up.
The cure for the Krogan.
And the Geth versus
Quarians.
Quarians. I thought that the action and the story were put together much more seamlessly than they had been in either of the previous two installments, which, as somebody watching the game rather than just playing it, made it interesting. That ending was so terrible. I mean, even when you get past the Doomsday Machine, I just can't get over Star Baby or supremely flawed, faulty logic for their explanation of why things happen.
All right, so this is where I gotta Mako through it.
You need a straight shot.
Okay. There's not a lot of runway here. So.
No. Well, I don't think they want you to be able to do this.
So if I get points, I could drive a real car. I should be able to do this. One would think.
Well, ironically, because you're playing on easy, supposedly the upcoming fight will be easier, just not the driving of the Mako. But we're still going for the driving of the Mako solution anyway.
First, let's save.
Wise choice.
I'm the smart one, remember?
Hang on.
Line this up so I can back up more easily. And then we go. Oh. Reg. Alright, we'll come back to it. Oh. I just dropped singularity. That's how I roll.
You'll come back to it.
If this fight is that terrible, then we'll try it again.
I can see that.
Crouch. Why won't you hide behind the cover? That was dumb and ineffective.
I mean, if level-wise you're really not supposed to play this until you play the other two worlds, then
That would make sense. Why
I
was
could
it
see
difficult?
this being extremely difficult.
But I think the levels actually helped all that much.
I seem to
Maybe
recall
I'm
that they
wrong.
did because I ended up having to go back and playing a lot more of the side missions than I had originally intended to, just so that I could get that advantage.
Oh, interesting. Am I going the wrong way?
This fatigue thing does not look familiar to me.
Because you try to do that in a lot of games, right? Where you just
It was something I learned when I haven't played a lot of games in which you can die, or that you die by being
unskilled.
by being hit or unskilled or yeah.
Not to be insulting.
Pretty much. Pretty accurate. So something I think the first game that I tried and I actually cared about was Psychonauts. And when I discovered how much more badass you were at the higher levels, that's when I had to go around and like find all the different figments and unlock all the extras so that I could just be as badass as possible. Made it a lot easier.
Why is this so difficult? You played Psychonauts just because it was Tim Schafer?
Yeah.
You're a fan.
I was a fan.
A Warp Master, you know? 75 times. Why is that just for this,
Well
for this
done.
playthrough?
Well, that is true. I was not able to unlock that achievement on my own, apparently.
You probably would have eventually.
Hey, I played through the whole game and didn't unlock it. What was that?
Sounds like a trouble cat.
Perhaps.
Anyone on there?
Nope.
Got the singularity ready. It's locked and loaded.
That's good.
You ever seen this already?
Yeah, we already know the deal here. We get our asses handed.
I've lost shields. I've lost shields.
Out of my way, Rex. There's a dude right here, killing me in the face. Oh, of course there is.
How are you?
I mean, I'm pretty bad at shooters. I don't think I'm this bad at shooters.
Apparently the game disagrees with you.
Alright, let's go to another planet. I'm done with this.
Oh, you don't want to try the
Mega thing?
The Mego
I think
thing?
that'll just be too gimmicky and annoying.
But here I can see if I can find a thing it'll walk through that might tell us.
Go video. You know, just go to another planet.
It really doesn't say anything helpful unless you can get the Mako thing. See, the thing that sucks is that you're gonna have to do all this driving again.
Oh, it took me back to here instead of taking me back to the beginning again. I guess it was probably supposed to take me back to here, but it didn't. Alright, I'll try this one more time.
Oh, really? That's weird.
That's weird. Yeah. I wish it had. I either wish it chose one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's not. It's weird that it's not consistent.
Why did it show me holding the assault rifle?
I'm not really sure that you could do this. I kind of think that doing it in the Mako might be the only way to do this.
It's possible.
Because I think you're too low a level.
Does that suck too hard?
No, because you're too low a level. Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was really good. I think you were probably right. Wow. That was funny. Did you like that?
It is kind of a shame that they give you the option to go to any one of these three, but then make it way too difficult to.
Like I said, I'm pretty bad at shooters, but don't think I'm this bad. Don't think I'm this bad.
Sure about that.
I'm pretty bad. I'll put myself up there with anyone in being bad at first-person shooters. My favorite story is of the first time I played Halo. I have like sticky grenades you can throw, and I stuck one to my own head, and then ran around for a little while and blew up.
Nice.
I think it was particularly difficult because you had to like hit them. All right, so first I'm gonna singularity him. I'm gonna heal myself. Oh, hey, guest shock trooper, what's up? Oh, he's shooting me. I'm gonna die. There goes Rex. Oh. Maybe. That. And you can go with this. You can go with that. Alright, we seem to be at a stalemate, Geth Ghost. I think we've got two of them at least. I shot one. Boom. Not bad. Alright, we're going to the Mego. This is made for a terrible streaming video, though.
Yes, it is.
I feel bad about it. But that's what we get internet.
I'm bored watching it in person. Don't worry. Nobody else is being subjected to this right now. But if you can get the Mako through this, that would be awesome. I'll cap you at 15 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Assuming that you don't get tired of it before then.
It's so hard to drive. So very difficult. Turn just a little bit, it skids like your ice rink. Get in there. Doesn't seem to be working.
No. You can get it at that angle and get off the ground before you hit it.
Mako is like an armadillo.
Like that time you were curving to the right. I think if you had been curving to the left, it would have worked. Not to say that you actually have any influence over that, but
Oh yeah. That one seemed close.
yeah, that one seemed close.
It's kind of annoying. It's gonna be so prohibitively difficult to do the combat.
I think you jumped too early that time.
Yeah, they make medicine for that now. No! No! No!
Watch you die a very slow
make no.
death.
Make no.
It didn't even put you in the lava. Look at that.
That's a very dramatic death.
Not even in the lava.
Well, I knew I was never getting out.
True.
Never ever. Alright, Mako. We have to watch Almost Human. We're behind on that.
We are.
I like that show.
Darn you, person on the internet who told us this was possible.
Maybe find a YouTube video of it. Maybe that would help.
I'm not sure if it would, how it would help.
Or maybe I knew exactly where it come from. I don't even know if I can.
Yeah. It's a 7-8 minute video saying pretty much just takes a while to get right.
that actually how we did it, or is that a failed attempt?
I can't tell yet.
Let's go to the end of the video and then figure it out.
Oh, it looks like, yep, that would be how we got through. We drove it through sideways.
What, other videos of this too?
Here's one that's a minute long. Don't drive directly in the center.
Oh, okay.
You will get stuck. We haven't gotten to the part where it actually tells us what we should be doing. Still hasn't told us. All you do is back up and try again. Yeah, we're pretty good at that part now, I think.
I've done it multiple times.
So he backs all the way up. Aim at the left wall. You can use the thrusters to get through, though it's not guaranteed to work.
Whoa. That was pretty close to what he did.
Does, but you're like elevated in the front. He was not.
What part did he aim at? So coming in kind of from the side. Aim it like back of the left wall. Use thrusters.
He did not.
Alright. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna aim directly at this wall. It's hard. It's so hard to go straight.
Yes, it is. What if he was doing it on the computer?
That is more than possible. Yeah.
I don't know if this is any easier on a computer, but...
Well, if you can use arrow keys to go straight, then it would have to be. Or let go of the mouse. I don't even know how I could get back to the ship if I wanted to at this point, though.
I don't know.
Is there a... Can you look that up, see if there's a way to go back to the ship from Mako?
Looks like there's a button in the map or somewhere around there. It says press N. I don't think it ends the thing.
That sounds like playing on the computer. That sounds like computer directions.
Well, go back. Is there an option in the screen or? Apparently not. But if you just start hitting other buttons on your controller.
Those old buttons. I could try to fight it again.
Still better than Matt and hit X, according to this person.
I mean, that's the key down there.
Maybe you're not in an area where you can go back to Normandy.
I am jammed right now, maybe that matters.
We apparently need to behave much more like adventure gamers and save much more frequently.
Apparently, I've just been lulled into the idea that that's no longer a thing that anyone ever has to do. Because no one should have ever had to do it in the first place. I mean, I guess I can see why it was a necessity back in the day when things were difficult to do, but you're not one of those people who feels nostalgic for that crap, are you?
You need to complete the planet itself and rescue Liara before you can leave it.
This is really... I'm really upset.
I think we might have to restore to our old game, wipe out what we did tonight.
I don't even know if we have a save from the old game.
We do. I
Really?
saw it when you saved this one.
I saw one that was Citadel, but I don't know that it's where it was.
I assumed it was where we stopped last time.
Possibly. That's super dumb and sad and upsetting.
I know.
Yeah, well. Let's make it happen. Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, it's that bad we can go back to trying to get the eagle through.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, so let's go to the wherever.
So it's vaguely familiar.
Yeah, that's where we started today. I mean, it wasn't really, I don't think it was actually that far.
We haven't really accomplished a whole lot.
No, we have not.
So I think you can pretty safely.
Yeah, talk to you later, dude.
I will say that, as boring as it is, I think that doing some of the Citadel missions to get our experience higher might not be a bad idea.
I'm okay. I don't think all of the planet missions are gonna be that bad.
Okay. I just seem to recall that that's how the game was designed.
Yeah. I'll save after this and we'll see if it's a little problem. I'll save after we get our ship normally. We can always continue to do C6 stuff. I cannot holster my weapon. But it's not an option.
How can you fight your own people, Rex? How can you fight your own people? There aren't that many of you left. There aren't that many of you
Anyone who
left.
fights us is was stupid us, or on Saren's payroll, or on Saren's killing the latter is business. Killing the latter, killing the former, killing a favor to the universe.
Yeah.
Favor to the universe.
Nice.
What were you
Oh, I went the wrong way.
pointing to?
Yeah, I just want that particular one.
Oh. Don't worry, we haven't subjected anybody to the last failures that we just experienced in the last hour.
Yeah, things happen.
Rex, forgive the impertinence, but you are not like the Krogan described in the stories on the flotilla.
When you're young, you go when you're young, every fight you get. You get older, you realize the best fights will find you.
Wise words.
Are all the women's legs like that in this game?
Yeah.
So weird.
Well, she is like another species, so
You'll allow it? But the humans are like that too, right?
their legs don't connect. It's really bizarre.
I can see how that might be easier from like a physics perspective, you know?
You mean to program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like otherwise, like I could say you're running a bunch of stuff they bump into each other constantly. You're just like, oh, I'll just make them so they don't touch at all, ever. No, it makes sense, right?
Sure.
What do you mean,
Sure.
You have masters in computer science. How can this not make sense?
I'll just go sure. I'm more assuring that, because it's easier, we should not try to accurately represent more than half the world's population in our period. It's alright, because there's only...
I wasn't pushing for it as an option, but I can saying that's a reason why someone would do it, even if it's not a good reason.
I was gonna say there's only a handful of human women in this game anyway.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Sam is strict to Inspector Saris. All efforts to be made to bring him in to answer for his crime.
Can I just skip through this?
Don't think you can skip in this game.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking.
Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working together too.
Matriarch Benezia.
I'm more interested in the
Matriarch
Reapers.
Benezia.
But the only good was expected from the get. The only good was expected from the get. The Reapers were an aid to get. We think Saren thinks he can bring back the Reapers. Saren thinks he can bring back the Reapers.
I picked the lame option again. My bad.
Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander.
The Citadel could trigger a war. Every time. No.
Every time it was a Turian. No.
Damn Renegade! Oh yeah! But everybody's confused as to what just happened, please rewind an hour ago.
Commander Shepard. Step forward.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Like a boss shepherd.
Unfortunately, you can only skip the dialogue. You can't skip like the entire
It
scene.
is the decision of the Council to grant all the powers and privileges of the special
But
powers
apparently, I
and
can't skip the cutscene dialogue.
Untrained. Inspectors untrained. Individuals forged for the fire of service and battle. Those actions elevate them above actions elevate them above
Spectres are an ideal.
Spectres are
The
an
embodiment
ideal.
of courage,
The
determination,
embodiment of courage,
self-reliance.
determination.
They are the right hand of the Council.
They are the right
Instruments
hand of the Council. Instruments of
Spectres
power.
bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace. Both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs.
You are the first
Spectres!
human
You
Spectre,
are the first
This is a
human
great
Spectre.
accomplishment for you and your
This is a
entire
great accomplishment for you and your entire
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
I've been ready for
We're
this
sending
since
you
Eden
into
Prime.
reverse, adversary. We're sending you as a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
I believe X is the skip through the dialogue.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you. Bastard didn't. What do you expect from a politician?
What do you expect
Come on.
from a politician?
Right behind you, Shepard.
Come on.
Right behind
you, Shepard.
What was I gonna say? I think it's kind of interesting. I feel like in SWTOR, the only way you would get light or dark side points was by like you had to actually do something, right? You had to like perform an action or like make a choice. In this, I feel like you can get renegade points just by being a jerk, like just by like saying something.
It is definitely different.
Does that make sense? Like, I don't like. It's not just your actions, I guess. It's your words too. You should look up Beyond Two Souls and see if it's something you might be interested in.
Congratulations, Shepard. Congratulations. I'm glad somebody got the council to see Saren for what he really is. Something I can help you with, Garrus?
Something I can help you with, Garrus?
You're the only one who seems to be doing anything about Saren.
Let me come with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus. You won't regret this ship.
You won't regret this ship.
Okay. I just know it's
In other news, Exogenic Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades gamma cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Sound super interesting. Maybe I have to look at other sources beyond Wikipedia.
It's usually pretty sterilized.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre.
This isn't right. The
You need your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the council. Find out what Saren was after on Ferros. It's your decision, Commander.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and Pi gets...
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Alright, I'll save now.
See, the thing that was interesting to me about Heavy Rain was that it was a very obvious noir mystery. This doesn't seem to like have a genre. Or something that I can really compare it with to get excited about it.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Just watch your back.
Saren's out there somewhere.
Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
Crew, we have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the time.
Humanity's headed alone! Or not.
This is the most important mission any of us has ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake.
Well said, Commander.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker. Time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Time's wasting.
Yes,
Get this
sir.
bird in the air. Yes, sir.
do something.
Here.
Or very
Citadel. No? You don't want to do Citadel?
No, I said I wanted to actually.
Alright,
That's
in
what
that
I
case,
just
we'll do Novaria. How long do you want to play for?
I said I want to get something done. I feel so defeated by the last thing. I'd like to do something.
Yeah, I was to say, I think it takes on average like an hour and a half to play Planet.
Yeah,
so I don't know if you wanted to.
I don't need to do the whole thing. But I would play them.
I definitely understand, can relate to the feelings of frustration. This is why I don't play a lot of games that require skill.
Yeah. Always real time skill.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like SWTOR, it does, but so many things that you're waiting for the you're still limited by like global cooldowns anyway.
Yeah, I guess you could say that there's some skill required, but it's not. I don't feel like it's hardcore by any means.
No, because but based on the fact that you have like a 1 second global cooldown and everything, it's like you're like, okay, click that one, and then you have time to think, okay, then I'm gonna do this one.
This is the SSV norms control by system.
Like I said, I just think it's lame that they give you the option of going to multiple places, but then it's proves to be very difficult to go to something before it's apparently design level.
Oh, is this the one with this big spidery thing? It's like
No, that's Pharaoh's.
Rack 9. There we go.
Oh. Yes, this is it.
Rack 9 are cool.
Sorry, I was thinking of the mind control thing.
What was that?
It's like the mind control. It's a plant, not a spider. It's on
Oh,
Pharaoh's.
yeah.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Looks like I should be fighting in this hallway. Plenty of stuff to hide behind.
Who's to say you won't be?
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
No.
I'm Captain Mariko
Please.
Matsuo. Atlantis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials.
All you need to know is that more
They
credentials.
plan to be trouble.
They planned me to.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
That's right.
Don't try it. Don't try it. Nobody takes my weapon.
Nobody
Charge
takes
and
my
lock.
weapon.
We are
Charge and
authorized
lock.
to use lethal force.
We are
You have
authorized
to
to
the
use
count of
lethal
3 to
force.
surrender your
You have to
weapons.
the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
2,
1,
3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. Captain Matsuo, stand down.
Thank you. Voice of reason.
We confirm their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
Don't count on it!
Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Parasini-san will meet you
Couldn't
upstairs.
you have just said, I'm Spectre, bitch?
We already did that.
No, he didn't. He said, all you need to know is I outrank you.
We told him to respect her when we got here.
Oh, did we? Never mind then.
Like on the phone. Whatever, the space phone. the space phone. This guy. He looks interesting. I wonder what his deal is.
I'm Gianna Parasini, Assistant to Administrator Annelius. We apologize for the incident in the document.
Someone pissed in your security chief's copy today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the executive board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And sorry, matriarch passed through a few days ago.
Oh!
Sharon's aide is
That is unusual.
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Annelius for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The manager's warned us about you. The manager's warned us about you.
Yeah, Hanar.
This one offers greetings. You are the spectator that visits Port Hanshan.
What's up?
I love all Hanar.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival does not greet him with any joy by the companies. This one has a burden that you need. If an arrangement was made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it to customs.
That sounds something like right up this Spectre's alley.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need to do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annelius. That one will levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
I want pink. Rex armor is what I want. Why does he only have Turian armor? We'll go to the administration office, and then we'll might call it a night after that.
All right.
Next time, more will get did. Because it would have to.
How can I help you?
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annalise.
I'd like to
One
speak to
moment,
Annalise.
please. Mr. Annalise.
Yes, what?
Commander
what?
Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Shepard is asking to see
Right,
you, sir.
fine, come in. Right, fine, come in.
Why don't I get a new rank when I'm Spectre? Why am I still Commander? Seems weird. Spectre Shepard. That doesn't sound cool, but I'm just saying.
You'll excuse me if I don't stand
Well,
up.
I think
You'll excuse me if I
being
don't
a
stand
Spectre
up.
outside of the Alliance military.
Refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
We're pretty
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project Lead had the final say here, not medicine politicians.
Do you do business with Sarah?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of the various backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here.
Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commander, you didn't think that through.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Sky Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executive. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
I received a dozen urgent messages.
Yeah.
Corporations here hire their own private security.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annalise.
You said I should talk to Laura King?
Mr. Annalise isn't the only one with a past to leave Henshaw. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novera.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Uranus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angles many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Almost every button whips out your gun. So I pull out my gun. Let's go to the bar. to talk to the bar. At the bar. I'm trying to talk to you. There are some cool planets here. Jogger, what are you doing? Don't cause trouble.
Alright. He would have had to have backed up a lot more to get in the shot.
Alright.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Have a drink.
Are you Laura Keene? I've heard you might be able to help.
I've heard
You are the spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can old Turian like me possibly help you with? I'm trying to find a way into the garage.
I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local synthetic insights office. Mr. Analatus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents. I sense a connection there.
The only time you were semi-subtle in this game.
It seemed more snarky than it turned out to be.
I suspect your goal lies outside this force. Mr. Analatus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits. Why didn't Analatus cancel your pass clearance? Why should he? There's nothing outside with snow and hungry knackers. How did you get a pass? Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will. You have a plan? I do. However, there is one other. What is that charming human expression? Fly in the ocean?
Yes.
Violence against Mr. Analatus.
Fly in the ocean.
He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. He's not unaware of their outside. If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries. Excellent. Here's my passage to offices.
Playing as Renegade Shepard is kind of fun.
True.
This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpet.
Alright. Let's call that a night. Alright. Next time,
Would you?
things will actually happen. That is the plan. Thank you.
So we say.
Yeah. Alright, Internet. See you next time. We're going to try to do this on Fridays around 7 or 8 Central. But it'll be on YouTube too. So check it out there. See ya.